controlling the masses. And now, broadcasting live from our near-Earth hub studio, we bring you this NBN special report.
Alrighty. Oh, I should turn the music down, like I always do. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having good evenings. As the stream title says, I'll be joined pretty soon by Coldlava. Hello, hello, Parallel. But I figure I would start trying to remember why I felt so bad playing the Sable deck from last week. I just decided to swap out. So last week I was running this with Awaken Plant and Chesvi, which I don't think I ever installed. Neither card I installed, so I just said, hey, let's put 2 inside jobs and see how it goes. Probably better cards like the 3rd Falsified and the 2nd Namakua, something like that. But yeah, it's been a fun week for me. I went axe throwing as a company. Hey, Balram Woo. Evening, you too. I haven't caught one of your streams in a bit. I should go back and watch one of them. You've been doing fun stuff. They're just often while I'm at work, and it's more fun for me to be actively engaged in a thing than watch a stream VOD, I guess. But thanks for stopping by. What was I thinking? Yeah, so I went axe throwing, threw axes for 2 hours, unscathed, was actually the best axe thrower in the group. I cheated a little bit because it was my 2nd time doing it. And then came home, went to cut 1 carrot, and sliced the back of my thumb open. So it was a great start to the week, even though it was a Tuesday. Well, it was kind of... Okay, I'll have to check out that Obsolete one. Obsolete definitely seems like one of those things that, like, you can almost make work, so I'll be excited. I saw some discussion of lines afterward that were pretty wild, so that's definitely one to check out. And yeah, so but yeah, I think the plan is so I got to meet Coldlava a bit during Mansion Runner, and figured we were both like to play Op a lot, so we'd chat about it there. But hey, Sophie. Oh, I'm sure you made it work. This is one of the reasons it's always hard for me, I feel like, to test corpse, is it's so hard for me to get like, I either get sharked by a snare bear, or it kind of gets there a lot of the time, but we'll see. All right, Meeting Adjourns, definitely a name I recognize. Everyone's on Jemison. This is a good hand, though, I think. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Oh, goodness, this is always such a pain. Okay, hedge fund. As I try and pull up my dashboard so I can go and delete this stupid ad. The stupid bot. Why can I not see it? Come on. Okay, well, we'll have to deal with that in a second. I got bots on like my first stream, so I don't know about knowing I made it. I think we're okay to Bravado HQ here. I'd love to have the deep dive turn 1, but let's see. Okay, I might have to open this up somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, we'll trash a spin. We'll run server 1 because there's no real tricks here. We get to draw a card and install a cast. So I don't mind it. Do I care about a corporate town in this deck? You know, if my opponent wants to do silly things, I'm gonna let him. Just that. Just be no sense in sacking myself 5 for a card my opponent can't turn on yet. Okay, hopefully I can. Oh, you know what? Let's just mute this tab proactively, and then we're gonna go over to my channel maybe. Come on, come on. Twitch, come on, come on! Ah! Okay, we'll run server 2. We'll definitely trash that. We'll draw. We will run R&D. Border control, great. We'll diesel. Do I just slam the Bagalter? I think so. Let's see. It here in the creator dashboard. There we are. There we are. And can I report? Sorry. And scammed. Done. Okay. Archives. Don't mind it, especially when we can do this. Feels pretty good. What did my opponent actually do? They drew, protected R&D. Great. I think we'll draw again here. Okay. And then maybe I'll close this so it doesn't use up a ton of resources. Okay, let's see. But yeah, let's see. And then, oh yeah, on Monday I got food poisoning. So that was a good day. And then I don't know. Today wasn't bad though. Today was definitely not bad. I think I want to run HQ here because I still have the clicks to boomerang doof. I could maybe have put down the Docklands Pass just to put a little bit of extra pressure on. I could see that being reasonable. Yeah, maybe I should use an axe for a carrot. Okay, I'm not going to complain about an Urtica Cipher. Well, now it's very silly the way I've done this. So we're going to gain 3 credits, expose an ice. Yeah, we'll make a run on HQ still. Yeah, I should just put my carrots up on the wall, throw an axe from like 4 feet away. And use that to chop up my vegetables. That seems like a fun way to make dinner. Okay. I mean, do we just run archives for an Amakua counter? Amakua seems pretty solid. Sandstone comes in at strength 5, so we can install Docklands, run archives or R&D, then run HQ, and then doof, and be in a pretty good spot. So, I mean, when people bring jank, I guess we can do all right. And maybe, I mean, like this inside job is actually some really nice early pressure. I guess boomerang, like maybe it's the 3rd boomerang that I really wanted. It was like 3 boomerang and 1 wake is correct or something. Yeah, as far as food poisonings go, this was actually pretty mild, fortunately. It was mostly just a lot of trips to the restroom, but none of them were too individually tough. But feeling much better. Like, the nice thing is it's at least over, right? That's the good thing. Okay, we're gonna run archives here. Oh, I didn't even check to see that's where my mark was. It just seemed like the best server to run. Okay, we see a border control in there. We will run HQ. And I think this gets us through. Okay. Okay. This lowers... I think that's fine. Um, but yeah. Didn't make a ton of progress on Netrunner projects, so don't have anything more about drafting the show this week. And then probably won't next week either, because I have other Netrunner things I need to get done ASAP. Okay. I think I still run HQ first here. I'm definitely missing some draw. Nope, that can stay. That can stay. Wow, that's unfortunate. We'll run R&D. We've got, like, this Begulter makes me feel pretty safe against a lot of nonsense. Okay, yeah, that's pretty fair nonsense. So I think it's just draw twice here. Actually, no, it's not. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand, or it's going to have 8 cards to the turn. So this is the turn we do this. Okay. Now we get to go and take a bit of a break. Yeah. And like I think having it like as much I really enjoy talking about the draft, and I'll probably try and do a stream at some point. Where I just work on the draft stuff. Draw. I don't need the credits. I'd rather not die to like weird Urtica nonsense. Yeah, like I don't need to die to a clearinghouse. Do I wait for my opponent to invest in this urban renewal? Probably not. There's the deep dive. About time. About time. But yeah, I ended up I was traveling this week to visit my grandparents, so that was my entire weekend. Unfortunately, though it was a very nice visit. But okay, so this is like a very, very rushy deck. They're looking to purge on me at some point here. Obirth Protocol I'll trash, because that has a real plausible path to winning the game. Hey, there's an info bounty. Oh. Hey, Lucas, give me 1 sec. Excuse me. I'll root you into the stream as well. All right. So I'm in the middle of a game, but when we're done, I figured we could. I figured we would maybe just go and build an op, talk about why the cards are in there, and then play some games. But hey, did I see you were coming to Cascadia? Yeah, I think I've got actually flights booked for Cascadia now. So I will be there. I am not 100% sure if I'm playing or if I'm doing other stuff. I think I maybe leave this SDS. I think I like my 2 programs here. Okay. Yeah, so oh yep, that's a well-timed purge. Let's draw. Run archives. I think run R&D here. I know what this is, so it's like, but okay, seems fine. Probably Bravado HQ just to keep money up. Sandstone, yep. Okay. Trying to schedule a summer draft league in my local meta. I might just have to not do it. I can't find a reliable fourth. Still got one person to ask, though. Oh, that's fun. Alright. So, Lucas, should I call Agenda or one of the million assets I've seen in this remote? Oh.
I haven't been following this game enough yet, but I guess asset.
Okay, let's see. Did they put the SDS down? They put down a Rashida. Ooh, we can't let that live. Oh, I guess this actually is the perfect time to use the inside job, but hey, you know what? Yeah, this is what inside job would be in the deck for. Oh, wow, my opponent let me reuse the boomerang. I'm not going to complain about that. I guess we run archives and then draw a card. I'm like, at this point, I'm like starting to keep cards in hand just because I'm worried that my opponent's going to have snares and stuff. Because I feel like I'm far enough ahead. But let's see. Okay. So can I get into... I think I could do the deep dive this turn. So I think I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't have a way to steal the SDS, but I can always go and do that in a future turn. Okay, that's unfortunate, but... Laundry. Bravado actually pays out one... Why does Bravado play out more credits than Dirty Laundry after just one ice? That seems wild. Absolutely wild.
It costs one more.
Oh, come on. Do I just bink the Begulter here?
I don't know.
I think so. We've got a 2-click deep dive.
That's it's right, we're Sable.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I really should technically probably inside job if I'm going all in on this play. But okay, there we go. CityWorks project, and we'll spend a click, and we'll access the SDS, just so that we can have the minimalist possible board. Okay. I mean, that felt like Crim Control, but we also got to be a little bit aggro. So, not the worst, but... Yeah, Vermont to Virginia is a little bit of a trek, though, for a weekly league. Unfortunately, I think. But anyway, enough Sable. We're all here for Op, and we're here for Coldlava, aka Lucas. Hello. Welcome to the stream properly.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Do you want
to chat separately, or is there a way you can share it?
Oh, I should... Oh, okay, here's what we can do. I'm going to change what I'm streaming to you. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Let's change it so that you're now seeing my OBS. Let me know if you can read the chat on the right there. Actually, you know what? When I have a guest, I don't need music to be entertaining in the background when I stop talking. Because my guest will obviously be filling the rest of the dead air. Alright, is that working for you?
Yeah, the main screen's a little small, but I think I can make do with
it. You know what? Let's just... Oh, right, now you can't see... Yeah, I see what you mean by the main screen. Oh,
you know I can... It might be better if I just pull up Twitch on my other monitor and then...
Okay, yeah, that might just actually be the easiest way, and I'll go back to sharing my... Okay.
I'll just make sure it's on chat only so I don't get double Jeff.
Yeah, but one Jeff is enough. Okay. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna have when I have everyone on. Though I've had you on for daily casts, right?
I don't think so. There were a couple times I was supposed to, and then stuff came up.
Oh, okay. Okay. I feel bad, but it's like I had, it's like 20 something people over the course of 2 weeks or something. So I like can't remember at this point, which is unfortunate. And hello, Quilana. Do you want to just give a? I might have to say just quickly. When did you start playing Netrunner?
Um, so like a year and a half ago, so December 2021, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I picked it up I think I picked up Gateway at PAX and played Startup until Parhelion, and then I switched over to Standard mostly.
Cool.
Mostly
So
for Ob.
mostly for Op, yeah. Op is such a, I mean, such a great card. I don't know. It's fantastic, and it's like, I I know we won't get a ton more Op, or I don't know. I have a suspicion that we're not going to get a ton of Op support. Um, but at the same time, every card could be Op support, so you don't know, right? Like,
Yeah, I just want a
uh,
better 3-cost Sentry. That's all I want.
better three cost. Honestly, good 2 and 3 cost, like better 2 and 3 cost cards would be fantastic. I guess a 3 cost sentry would be really nice. A good 3 cost
Yeah.
sentry would be really nice. Um. All right. So, is there an op you've been enjoying a lot lately that you wanna
Um,
build and play on stream?
sure. So I guess there's three that I've played. One is a much more janky if you wanted to do something janky, and then
I want to do
there's
whatever you're most interested in. So,
I've been trying to make a full rush fast advance ob work, and
okay,
I've had mixed success. So we can see what that looks like. I have an
sure.
idea of what needs to change that I've done before, but we can start building and see where it goes.
Okay, that sounds good.
Um,
All right. So, where do you want to start?
I think the agenda suite because
Makes
I
sense.
feel like it's relatively well.
It's relatively
If we're going
straightforward.
full, yeah, especially if we're going full rush. Yeah, above the wall.
Are we doing like Oak?
Three.
Are we doing Oaktown Rush or are we doing pure fast advance?
So the way I have been trying to build it, and maybe this is a bad idea, is it was Oaktown Rush and then switch into Fast Advance towards the late game.
I think that
So
that's classically how fast advance decks actually worked, in like the oldest school metas. Um,
and what do we need
but
left? And then I think I did 2 hostile and 2 ASF. That's
okay.
what I've mostly been running.
I mean, this seems pretty solid. Um, like honestly, in my like rushy deck, I think it's the difference. What's the difference I've been thinking? Because I've been trying to think about how to put HHNs in, and I'm like, maybe the GFI is some of the influence I need to free up the GFIs. And it's like you take out
Yeah,
a GFI and then a hostile for an Oaktown, and you do that twice. I'm
that's
trying to think.
that's kind of where I was because that was the last thing I haven't tried yet, but I was thinking
Yeah.
was trying to squeeze in 2 HHN and 2 boom just to make it a bit um
Oh, okay.
like the
Yeah.
like a classic Wayland rush with.
Yep. So are we doing Managarm Skunkworks stuff, or are we doing like Biotic Labors,
I I've
Audacities?
been doing biotic labor audacity.
Okay.
I
Two
think Managarm is
Biotics?
fine. Yeah, I went with 2 biotics. The only thing that I've ran into with Managarm myself is I found that, especially if you're switching into fast advance, by the time you get the Managarm server set up with the forma carry, it's it's a little late in the game. And if you want to switch into fast advanced, you're kind of abandoning the remote at that point.
Okay. I'm putting in a virus because it seems like a nice tool in case we ever play against a shaper, and if we don't, it's not like it's useless either. Um,
Yeah.
but I definitely had some fun ideas at one point that you could like virus get an Oberth protocol, um, like
There's
forfeiting,
actually
like upgrading a hostile into an Atlas or something.
there's a deck posted last week that actually had Oberths and calibration testings in it.
Yeah. So this is I guess so to me I'm like I would almost always rather play Bass than calibration testing. The difference being it's an asset rather than an upgrade, but it's
Yeah,
higher trash cost for the same influence. Um
yeah, that's
yeah.
fair.
But
Uh, we
upgrade
should put in
sometimes
this.
does matter, right? So
Yeah, we should put in the spins before we forget.
oh yeah, probably. We could put in
Uh,
calibration testings
we could.
and then
Uh,
like you could put in a calibration testing on the mana. Oh no, you can't do both now at this point with only 3 influence left. Um,
yeah. It was this last four influence where I was considering not running Mavirus and running two HHN. I don't know which
yeah,
is
yeah. I mean, let's go and look at our ice suite for a bit,
okay.
because that's going to be obviously an important part of the rush. Um,
Yep.
so what do you usually look at when looking at ice and op? I guess
So
probably
first,
yeah,
yeah, three border control,
yeah,
and if I'm doing rush, I really want three envelopment. If you're not rushing, you could probably cut. You can cut down to one or two.
yeah. I think that I actually like because envelopment is like it's really good in the first like 4 turns of the game. Like
Yeah,
someone paper clips out, like it costs them 8 credits or
nine,
something, and if they,
nine if they don't want it to.
oh yeah, you're right, it's 9 if they don't want it to search you for another card. Um, yeah, okay, probably at least one Afshar because it's a really good. I mean, you can consistently find it. I feel like 2 is what I've seen a lot, but
Yeah, I'm normally on two.
okay, I think that's pretty
Um,
reasonable.
and then I like a remote three cost code gate. So either I like a magnet if I have the influence for it. If not, then
Okay,
an
well,
enigma.
let's try putting the magnet in, right? We'll just try maybe spending our last couple influence on value cards. I could see
Yep.
that being worthwhile. Um,
Uh,
what else are we
uh,
thinking here?
what's it called? The big code gate for centrals.
The big
Uh,
Mausolus.
yeah, Mausolus.
Mausolus, where are you? That's how the
There.
alphabet works, Jeff. How many of these do you want? Two, three?
Not three, one or two. I guess start with
Okay.
two, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that seems fair.
Definitely cuttable.
Yeah. So it's
Uh,
like I always feel a little bit weird about Mouseless. Like I actually kind of wonder if you want Anvil instead. Um,
yeah, I
but
wouldn't be
I
opposed
really
to Anvil.
I'm not sure. It's like because this is definitely a little more like if I'm doing combo, Anvil's a little tricky because it like blows up a little bit too much stuff. But like
Hmm.
there's a lot of value I think in theory in this deck. I don't know though. We'll see. Kwalana's
Want to
asking
try?
if we're gonna run Regolith. Yeah, I'm happy to try. Do you want to run one of each or?
Sure. Or do you just want to go to Anvil and see what it feels like?
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Let's feel how the card goes. Um,
Yeah, I definitely think a regolith, at least one.
yeah.
Um, it's nice to bounce up with a regolith and and the other operation we're forgetting that you need an ob extract.
Yes. Yes. Extract. Yeah. It's like I almost like this is definitely the style of list from like maybe you run one biotic laborer and you run a bash as well. Especially if we're looking at stuff like Anvil.
Even without a combo.
So yes, because let's say we pop a border control, we get to fetch a bass for that if they're doing it on click 4, or if they're doing like it's a potential target that you can grab on a border. You can almost value border control in certain border states, I think. Or if you like, if they like anvil, if they run into an anvil at a bad time, you can kind of do it. Though then you maybe actually want a mouseless as well. Um,
Yeah.
oh, I should
Th-
also put my guest tag in here so that you're. Uh,
If we're running Bass, does it make sense to run Excavator?
yeah, this it's probably you have to run both, right? You can't just run one or the other. So I I have a soft spot for excavator, which is secretly the reason I went in this direction. So we don't have to actually stick with this direction. I think that would be fine.
No, I want to try 2 biotics is what I've been doing. So let's try something different. So maybe
Okay.
throw in 2 excavator
Yeah, sure.
and
So maybe we want more 4 cost cards.
yeah. So maybe
So
Stavka.
I like a Stavka, maybe 2. I feel like 2 is a good way
Yeah,
to keep Crims honest. And maybe we do actually want to go back and put some Mausoleses in. Or maybe we want actually Hordems instead, because they gear check a
yeah.
little
How
better.
much ice are we on? 15.
Yeah, it's pretty close to where we want to be, though it's a
Yeah.
weird curve. It's like 3 5s, a bunch of 4s, and then like 2 3s. So we definitely want a
Yeah.
sandstone, I think.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Duh. I
yeah,
I I hate going to one sandstone.
yeah.
I'm always yeah. I'm so used to running 2. As soon as I cut down to 1, I feel like I'm
Yeah, I mean,
lost.
maybe with the excavators and regalists, like it's not the end of the world.
Y- Yeah, or maybe we could even drop an extract if we have 2 excavators.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, maybe we can definitely give that a shot. Um,
What
yeah,
are we
Jake's
at?
Fist. I
42.
think I try to remember if I responded to your comment, but we're just trying to build sort of a clean rush into fast advance closeout op. Um, and Quillen's asking about no hedge funds. We can definitely think about hedge funds. It's not a bad call, but man, I mean, I know this card's bad, but it's tempting. It's really tempting.
That's just Veritas. I guess we don't
Oh,
want Veritas if we have no tag punishment.
I mean, we could put some tag punishment in here. Trying to think what it could be. What Wayland tag punishment isn't just value end of the line? Um,
Retribution.
yeah, value retribution and value. It's just like it's so blank against Anarch, right?
Yeah. And the one that came out, Parhelion, that
Trust
uh
operation.
yeah, it's the only things I can think of, and neither of which are worth
Okay,
it.
so we could do market
Oh,
forces. We have 3 influence floating right now. We
ooh,
could just hard call the tag me matchup and then just put in a couple of extra tag cards. So if the runner decides to go tag me, they get wrecked.
that's
Um,
fair. The 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 one thing I'll say is the only other card I was thinking of adding that I've been playing a little bit in that's one influence is the Thimble Rig, just for a 2
oh,
cost.
I like Thimble Rig.
But
I've also seen a lot of Maryland as well, but we don't have any 1 costers.
so the 1 cost I think we need, yeah.
Yeah, 1 probably. I feel like you don't want more than 1.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess since we're down to 1 biotic labor. Like when I was on 2 biotic, it was just nice to keep chaining through my
I
fast
guess we
advance.
could cut the bass for the second biotic and cut the
But
excavators and um,
no, just let's leave the best for now. Do 1 Malapert.
okay.
I think a Crisium is a decent 2 cost.
It's a 3 cost, unfortunately.
Oh, it is a 3 cost.
It is really good
Still.
tech against the tag me decks because you put the border control on R&D, they run, you pop the border control, search for the Chrysium, and they literally can't have enough tech for it. I think in the standard format, you would need a
Yeah.
Polop to deal with it. Um,
It it slows down Stargates as well.
yeah, it's
Which
not
is
worse.
nice.
Oh, so yeah, hold on. Rashida would fit in this game plan.
What? Rashida.
I forget the first 3 cards you put in every corp deck in standard somehow every single time. Um, there's so many playtesting games. I go, man, my deck feels really slow. Oh, I forgot to put Rashida in. Oh, I forgot to put hedge funds in. Uh, and it's a bad habit that's following me through life at this point.
All right.
All right, 1 card slot, 1 influence. We could cut a
And we
Maryland so we could have 2 influence up.
we
So if
probably
we
need
do
to cut
that,
some ice.
yeah, we could definitely cut some ice. We've probably got a little too much. Definitely have a little too much. I
Is
wonder if you could go down to 1 Afshar here.
Yeah, one Afshar, one Hordem, maybe.
Yeah. You could put in a single HHN and just Malapert HHN boom with
That's
Atlas counters.
that's fair. So one HHN, two boom, cut the Maryland.
Yeah. Just the subtlest little so I haven't forgotten the hedge funds. I'm kind of intentionally not putting the hedge funds in, but maybe we should put the hedge funds in. Considering we've got
Yeah,
16 pieces of ice.
yeah, and we're
I
trying
wonder if you
to
could.
have an economic advantage to HHN.
Yeah, yeah. That's also a good point. Um all of our so we have 5 agendas that make us money. Roughly half. Um I mean, to me, it's the second boom is actually what I want to cut for 2 hedge funds and
Mm,
then call it a day.
yeah, that's probably fair.
Because I think the boom is more like you put the boom in there so that your opponent in the cut has to respect you. Um, it's like the single snare is better than 3 snares in Polana or something like that, which is a deep cut, I think, to a Lost Geek list. But we'll see how this
Yeah,
goes. I have absolutely no idea. Uh,
yeah, Extract is definitely hedge fund plus as Siegel says.
yeah, it's a lot of value in op. Uh, we have how many uniques? One. I like one day I'd love to see someone build like a semi Highlander op just because like they figured out the right toolbox configuration for it. Um, like it will happen someday, I think. But
Yeah, if you were ever playing like in a singleton draft, I imagine Ob is just well, no, because it's gonna be tough to get all your trashing in.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to change these colors every. Okay, I need to just make my dark background and light background because I don't like the outline thickness doesn't work in a way I like. Guess I could make it bigger, but anyway. But yeah. So this is the op you've been kind of trying to make work, but obviously differently. You've been doing with multiple biotics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
I mean,
question I had was thinking of is whether or not it should be 3 Audacity or 2. I've been on 2,
ah,
but
yeah, yeah. I think we're on 2 in this list.
yeah.
Yeah.
I,
I feel like 4
I
fast
think it
advanced tools is probably enough.
yeah.
Okay, I mean this
Well,
hand seems great to me.
yeah.
I'm covering a little bit, but it's Sandstone, Anvil, Hedge Fund, Audacity, and a Hostile. This seems like a great opening hand. And Los is not the most commonly seen ID, but Crim Good stuff is a thing.
Oh, both sandstones already.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. We'll have to try and yeah, that is all. It's like that's always a bad feeling, but
Yeah.
I think it's like to me, I just want like hedge fund
HQ.
HQ for the anvil and like just throw the sandstone out in the remote because it's going to need to go there eventually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
The only problem with Anvil on HQ is they can just um, diversion straight through it.
Yeah, that's true. We make a credit back. Well, I guess we cut the diversion becomes a 4 credit swing basically rather than a 5 credit swing. Uh, okay.
What is
So this is a card that I
Oh, algo trading.
You don't
Okay.
see a lot of in standard because it's very, very slow. Uh, I wonder if we're up against like a Rubicon switch deck. uh,
Um,
all right.
I
We could.
either want to.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say either just want to score the hostile or draw for a better piece of ice and jam the Azef.
Yeah, I was thinking like I almost want to be like the greediest and like put the sandstone on HQ and then like put the hostile in the remote after a
Hmm.
draw, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's draw and see.
Yeah, I think drawings. Okay, well,
Ooh.
so no reason to play too risky at this point then.
Yeah.
Um,
Border
where
control server one, jam the Azef.
yeah, that's probably fine. And we can just ditch this sandstone that we don't really want to res on the remote.
Yeah. I guess we
um,
could have overinstalled and saved a credit.
eh, I mean, well, but we have to trash something, right? So,
Oh, true. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
okay. Um,
yeah.
well, this is expensive.
Yeah,
That's
we get two
certainly true.
credits back.
Yeah, we get 2 credits back, which is just enough to score out. Though I actually think what we do is,
Score the hostile.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
this is fine though, because we just,
do you just pop it or
yeah, I think you just pop it,
okay?
right?
Yeah.
You
Grab
pop it
the
and get,
magnet.
uh, yeah, I guess Magnet's what we want here. Yeah, because I don't think they're on any other nonsense. Okay.
Ooh.
I really like the hostile score here.
Yeah, I think so. I just kind of at this point I kind of wish I could just jam the Oaktown in the remote though.
We can just overwrite it, right? It's just giving up 2 points. Uh, yeah, I know this would have been nice to actually have the Azef. If we can like score the Oaktown and then fast advance the Azef, or like super gold. But because Rubicon just only ever res your developments, yeah, just spend 5 every time. Tread lightly. Under one of those like quite solid cards that I feel like we don't see quite enough because it's just like value everywhere. I think this is actually good for us that our opponent did this.
Yeah, there's no way they can break that.
Oh, I guess they get 2 credits off the inside job, but or off of their ID ability, so it's slightly more than I thought. This algo trading has made 2 credits and cost them 6 up front. Okay, that's not terrible. So my question is, do we get the Regolith here, or do we have a different 2 coster that we're getting?
I think the only other one is Thimble Rig. I think it's the Regolith though, which sadly has to go in a
Oh,
different remote.
yeah. Do we just get the Thimble Rig and put it on R&D then? Because we have the Oaktown?
They only have two. Well, are they gonna get pop their algo trading? Like, do they have the money to trash a Regolith if we put it out naked?
They'll go to 4 from daily casts, right?
Yeah.
So they can just spend their whole. I think if they do that though, we're okay.
Yeah, then I think we can jam the Oaktown and be fine.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I feel like this is maybe a rare deck that wants 2 remotes, like one for a Regalis slash um oh, we hit a Galter. Not
Huh?
gonna complain about that. Did our opponent only have 1 card in hand
Did
on
we
turn 3?
did we
Whoops.
miss that?
We
Oh
missed
no.
that. uh I swear it wasn't BM. I'm realizing we can't like install advance and like put the stop cut down. We'd be short. Uh
Yeah. We install advance and say they don't have it.
I feel like we're not in that dire of a circumstance.
That's fair.
did we just click for 3 here?
Or click for 2 and throw something on R&D. Maybe a Stavka.
Oh, I was thinking we want the Stavka on the remote because we could just nuke
Oh,
Corroder.
yeah, that's fair.
Because our opponent's playing Corroder instead of Paperclip.
Clippy.
I'd rather throw like envelopment is more for the remote than it is for essential when you're not
Yeah,
getting
definitely.
hammered. If you're getting hammered, you just do what you have to do. We can't actually rest this anvil. That's hilarious. But
We
Cat's
can't.
Cradle won't
Oh,
work.
right. Nice.
This is a wild deck. Uh, oof, that hurts. Oh, well,
Oh
not quite
no.
as much as this is gonna hurt, I think. So they'll be able to break the magnet unless we
And I
like
don't know
put
if
yeah.
if we HHN, there's no way we can pay to res the magnet. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's true. Is it just credit HHN?
I think so.
Actually leaves means that we can't res on HQ again, but and our opponent's gonna just pop for 14 or 16. No, 14. Okay. I don't know that was the worst, honestly. Um, now no, we need 7, 8 credits to do the Stavka magnet line, which is like still it's like a perfectly safe line, right? Um,
Yeah. We just need a lot more money.
yeah. Where's our extracts when we need them?
That's
Down the
well, it's 9 with install because of Cat's Cradle to res the magnet.
um. Oh yes, you're right. I was off by it. I thought I was I actually was accounting for that cost. I wasn't accounting for the one to cost to install the Stavka. Amusingly enough. Um. Okay, so yeah, we just still have to click for credits here, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe
Oh,
drop
actually,
in.
resing the anvil there would have been really good because they would just have to lose a breaker.
Oh, yep.
Yep, Bob Ramu catching me in the chat right as I realized that. Um, now we can do install Oaktown, click it, and install the Stavka, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to be off by 1. Yeah, we're not. Okay.
Though if yeah, we're good, and even if we're forced to res, we'll still have the money to score.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have exactly enough credits to score. Oh, they have a second Begalter. Oh, there goes our plans. So do we
Um.
just pivot to the anvil here?
Hmm. Well, how much money will they have the money to break a Stavka if they do run the remote after this bravado?
Let's see. We have this is the worst part of netter. I think so because they're gonna have 6 plus
7.
7, so 13, 14 credits. So
Yeah.
that's got to be enough for both.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's the anvil.
Yeah, I think it is the anvil. And I'm gonna trash the
Yeah.
sandstone on R&D. Um, yeah, we definitely should have done this last turn, so they would be down a Clippy or a Corroder. Um, oh, and they have to choose. Okay, that's not terrible for us. Okay, Corroder down. I guess they know this is magnets. That's the one they think they can get away with, and they'd be correct.
Yep. And they're
Tread Lightly
gonna
is going to get
just
them there. Okay, the question is, do we score the Audacity, or do we just put the... Do we use Audacity, or just put the Rashida down?
I want to do Rashida.
I think I
Just
want to do the Rashida now as well.
Rashida
Should we
take
just...
2.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we want to overwrite the magnet, but and like put the
Oh, because there's
envelopment down.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they can't real. Los is not doing anything this game, honestly. Like, if this was 419, we would not be getting away with this.
No. Yep.
Yeah. No, Kolana, we actually needed to click for a credit so that we could have enough credits to res here, which is actually why I did it. I had done the math. Maybe we'll see our first. Well, okay, we've seen a couple of econ cards now.
Holy agendas.
I think we just install Advance Oaktown, right?
Yeah, maybe advance it twice. Just we need the money anyway, I think.
Yeah, like we can't. The border control, like, it's a card we want to keep, but uh, man, are we ditching Rashida here, or are we
I
ditching an
think so.
agenda?
It's
No,
Rashida.
Rashida.
It's definitely Rashida or agenda.
Yeah, it's one of the two. Probably Rashida here.
I'd be fine. I was gonna say I'd be fine ditching it because I think
It's
as soon as we
it's
score,
it's tough because they're at 6, right?
yeah,
Or
as
they're
soon
at
as we score
4.
this Oaktown, we
Yeah,
win
we
the
just win the
following turn.
following turn. Yeah.
Well, how much is that to
Um.
break with that?
Okay, they've got 8 credits, which is not an no 6. Oh my goodness, it's credit perfect.
Wait, but we can border control them.
Oh yeah, you're right. We can border control them. It will cost us the remote, but we don't need the remote anymore.
Yeah.
And we have a border control left. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, we res Stavka. We will trash the envelopment. We'll install a border control on server 1, and then we'll let them decide what they want to do. Oh, I guess they got 4 Los bucks there, I guess. Is this really a one ever trigger? No, it's the first time.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know how they went from 8 to that many, but that's fine. Oh, but Galter gains 2, I guess? Okay. Anyway. Yeah, in theory, that's also a kind of game plan where like getting a bass could be fun, but
Yeah.
Sparkstone, why did you break the trash this ice sub? So that we couldn't go and fetch a border control because he was running click 4. He really can't afford to do that. Okay, do we advance this again, or do we put a thimble rig on HQ that we can't res? I guess we advance this again, right, and then score it.
I guess does it matter that we advanced again?
It gets us
Like,
2 + 2 credits rather than +1.
yeah, but
I just don't know what else we
yeah.
do with this hand, right?
I was thinking throw the thimble rig on R&D because we can res it and still Audacity next turn, just to prevent
Okay.
any sort of R&D shenanigans.
Um, no one home. Okay. I don't know that that's worth a click at 5 points, but nor is a verbal plasticity, I think. But okay. We actually can't res the thimble rig, amusingly.
Oh, right, because I keep forgetting about Cat's Cradle.
Yeah, Cat's Cradle. Um, so
But
we,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
doesn't actually matter here. All right. Well, in typical stream fashion, we've seen half of the deck and seen 6, 7, 8. Holy. Okay, that's something. Anyway, 6, 7, 8 agendas. So there's what, like 2 left in the deck? 3?
Uh,
Yeah, 3 agendas
agree.
left in the remaining half of R&D. Um, Wild. Um, all right. Any changes you want to make after that first game?
Um, Never saw Mel. I definitely felt Econ starved, but I don't know if that was just bad draw.
Yeah, well, it's like, oh, we had two, like maybe we could cut an excavator for a hedge fund,
Yeah.
which just to kind of moves econ around. Um,
Yeah.
but makes it a little more accessible, right? But I
Yeah.
let's play another and see if maybe if we draw some of the other cards in our deck that aren't hedge fund or aren't agendas, if that helps with our econ a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
because like the goal for that deck is probably to do the Oak Towns first rather than the SFs first. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Yeah, I could also maybe see that like, oh, maybe a Maryland's better than a virus or something. We're not combo
Yeah.
obbing. We're doing pure rush. No, none of that
Really cool.
Managarm rush nonsense either. Like fast advance, old school. Like this is almost okay. This is not ETF rush, but it's that style of game plan. I think.
I
Uh,
think the other option is to cut the
oh, the HHN
um
boom package.
no, I was gonna say make room for a second HHN to make that a bit a more realistic threat. So cut
Oh,
either a magnet or a thimble rig and the Mavirus.
yeah, yeah.
One of
Cut.
one of the two ice and Mavirus.
Yeah, that's not a terrible plan. You probably do want a 30 hedge fund then, just so that you're consistently
Yeah.
up. But
Which you'd have room for because you'd cut two cards at an HHN and a hedge fund.
yeah, you're on one boom, but
Oh, true.
maybe you want DRM to pull Oaktowns. It's not a terrible thought, though. I feel like people run HQ a lot because it is such a good server. I guess once you get
Yeah.
an Afshar down, they don't. Um, sorry, I missed what you said.
No, I sorry, I sneezed.
Oh, okay. uh,
So while we're sitting here, so I've been trying to play combo ob.
mm-hmm.
I don't know for the past week or two, and I tried one with HHNs as well, just to give
Yeah, yeah.
it another way to give tags, and I've felt like the runner can consistently just get on top of me, just get enough credits, and I can't do anything
Mm-hmm.
almost.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but
I mean, I often play that deck super low to the ground, so like it's kind of plausible that maybe HHN doesn't work. I think like the
yeah,
idea behind it is like, oh, I'm gonna rush and then also have the HHN. Oh, that's pretty hard. I guess it's like I'm thinking, oh, if my combo deck is like a 12 credit combo, I'm requiring the runner to be sitting on 12 credits at all times if I'm playing towards that goal of always having the combo available, which isn't how you actually play the deck usually.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the combo version with HHNs in quite a while, so I don't know if it actually works or if it mostly benefits from when people are cutting econ corners for other tricks. Um,
yeah. I've
yeah,
definitely
I would.
gotten some kills from HHN, but it's always felt like someone just kind of threw into HHN rather than the deck really pressured them.
Oh, okay. So it's not. It's just like the runner like just decides to make. I guess it's like the one advantage would be, oh, people don't expect HHN, you know,
Yeah,
so it's like, oh, you can get people that way, and then it's like, oh, against, as long as it's like strong enough, maybe it's plausible against like where it's like, oh, good players do have to kind of respect it, but the econ baseline's a little bit low for the deck, like, which I could definitely see being a problem. Maybe you can find a way to fit a government subsidy in. I don't know.
that deck is so packed with things.
I know it's like so slot tight. This seems like not a great hand.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Score the hostile in.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're not going to see half of our agendas in the first couple of cards here.
They don't
Oh,
have doof.
they do have Docklands though, which is maybe worse. It's maybe worse. Oh.
Mm,
Oh, they see an HHN, so they're probably gonna click for a credit here.
or a card.
Hey, Diogenes. I am tempted to go credit HHN here because that feels like the only out.
Yeah. What does it cost us to HHN? Do they have a link? Does Zaz
They
have
have
a
a
link?
link, so it costs us 9 to HHN, so we can't even boom for like 3 turns, but or 2
Uh,
turns, but
yeah.
it's probably draw, right?
I just say, or we can just audacity an agenda and just say you can have one. But
Yeah, that actually is the correct line, I think. Audacity, yeah, Parallel's calling it out. Audacity score is actually the correct line here. Because yeah, this is actually a low value hand for us. Well, maybe they're gonna think we're a really strong. Okay, so I think we actually don't
oh,
fire the Rashida
Rashida.
here
Oh, really?
because we're gonna Audacity score. I think, right?
Oh,
Or
okay. Oh, that's fair.
oh no,
Or do you
Rashida.
think the
Maybe Rashida. I mean, Rashida's probably gonna draw us gas, right?
yeah, or ice?
Okay, we
Look at
put
us a
ice
spin
in the deck.
doctor.
Uh, yeah, Spin Doctor actually solves a lot of our problems too, right? So
And yeah,
Anvil
Anvil HQ,
HQ.
spin doctor out, and
You just put the Stavka out.
could we just HHM?
Oh, yeah, we can, can't we? Now the question is, do we just want to make them pay 7? Probably not, right? We want to make them spend their whole turn.
Yeah.
So we need to pay 6 in. Get it to 10. Yeah. Cool. Mission accomplished.
Oof.
Oh, I was about to
Um,
say we could just like extract the Spin Doctor, but
or we,
with our second Audacity, I like that play a little bit less.
yeah, or we just audacity score this giant hand, and then we have a spin doctor to get the audacities or and the agenda, an audacity and
So
an agenda
I want to
back.
go for a slightly different play, which is
Just put it behind this.
this.
Yeah.
Um, this is like not a great line, but to some extent, I'm hoping our opponent just respects us. That this is like
Yeah.
a better card than it is. Um, like with 1 click and 3 credits, it's actually quite difficult to contest.
Oh.
Okay, so we can Stavka this, but it's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of pointless. Yeah, so we can
Is it
Stavka to
pointless?
trash the Atlas, which is the kind of cool line that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And then
Is
actually
it
we
pointless?
extract the Stavka next turn and we like just start building up some value.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And we actually get to keep our Spin Doctor for just a little bit longer. Oh, actually our other option. Oh no. No, that's no longer a good option. I think it's Rashida like extracts some ice in front of the Rashida, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Lording Parallel asking, do you consider shuffling HHN Boom back now they're low on credits? I think not because we have no actual. It's just one ofs, and we have no good way of finding them right now. Um,
Do they have anything in their heap? Any breakers in their heap? I don't think so, but no.
no, I don't. No, I guess Sandstone we have 2 of versus Magnet's sort of the 1 of, right?
Yeah, the only thing with sandstone is they can just bounce on it to if they need to, but I guess that's a low value play for them.
Yeah. There's a very small part of me that wants to just install the Ozef out wide, but I think it's probably draw last because we're really good at Netrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think shuffling back the HHN boom is plausible. Now that the Atlas is in archives, it's definitely significantly worse because they know it's there. Um, though I think now I'm okay with shuffling back Atlas HHN because that will change how they run, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they don't know how many booms we're on. Um, but they're choosing
All
to
right.
not respect it, which is definitely a choice. Wait, when did they steal that? Did they just steal? Oh, that was on the first turn Docklands. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, okay.
Jam the bass?
I was I was thinking Ozef border control on the remote and spin doctor out.
Okay, I was thinking the bass instead of the SF, but it's the same line. But I don't know. It's not. I guess yeah.
Yeah, I guess the
I
bass
just
is
kind of
more
like to.
risk, right?
Yeah, I kind of like to aggressively use a bass when I have it, so I can spin it back if I need.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Um,
And spin doctor.
yeah. And then we can just discard an audacity because you can never use two audacities in the same hand.
Yep.
A thing I have forgotten so many times from playing sports metal and discarded much better cards. Spin Doctor and Server 5, they see it. That's fine. They don't have an Amakua.
Oh no. All right.
So our choices are a bit weird here. Because we have the Azest, which are like the agendas we don't want to score on this board state right now.
Yeah. I mean, we can trap. Do we need what's it a border control on server for?
Yeah.
Is it that important? Yeah.
We could try. Yeah, because like if we're basically trashing A3 cost this turn, right?
Yeah. We're already
Um,
doing it with the bath, so it's keep the sandstone that we already have or keep a border control.
yeah, well, it's like I think using the bass is better than the audacity, right?
Yeah, definitely. Turn the bass into a regolith in the remote.
And then just throw the regolith away.
Oh, we could throw the regolith away. Yeah, I guess we
I
have
guess
enough
we could throw
money.
away the border control. Maybe
Yeah,
the
that's kind of what I'm thinking because I think we're far enough along. We can switch into fast advance.
okay, yeah, and especially with the spin doctor on the okay. So what we actually do is we go and put the regolith behind server 4, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we could have also gotten a thimble rig, I guess, but
Oh
and
yeah.
then we new remote, advance, 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 score, trashing the border control. And we
But
hit a
yeah.
corroder. Everyone's on corroder. I don't is the one influence that difficult to find? um Yeah, maybe we can just Audacity the SF next turn.
Yeah. See what we draw, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, what do you want to trash here?
Oh, that's the tough part.
I mean, we
Kind
could
of want the
trash
credit.
HQ, right?
Yeah, are we just gonna get duped though?
Yeah, but they have to doof us and then throw down another corroder and then get at
Yeah,
the
that's
regolith, right?
fair.
So, and we technically would still have enough, which is the even funnier part.
Oh
We'd still
yeah.
have
Well,
enough
both our
with this.
deaths.
Yeah, both audacities are gone, but we have spin doctor on the board, so
Yeah. I'm just thinking we're more likely to find the biotic.
we are definitely more likely to find the biotic. But you know,
Oh.
beggars can't be choosers here. Okay, I
Oh.
mean, come on. Oh my god. Oh my
uh,
goodness. Um,
uh,
is it like sandstone anvil? Do we just wait?
Sandstone Anvil Regolith.
Yeah.
Sandstone HQ Anvil R&D.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Um. Oh, and we have to shuffle our spin doctor here so that we don't accidentally lose the game. So we put
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
a hostile and an audacity here.
Yeah.
I think.
Face down one. Keep them guessing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we should
sorry.
have put down the face down one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Mutual favor for paper for Angolo run
Oh,
HQ
and
win
then
the
we lose.
game. Run HQ win the game. I mean, statistically, running HQ is actually not supposed to be good here, right? Because
Yeah.
it's 6 agendas. Uh,
And
okay.
I think we just draw.
God.
God.
Um,
One more.
I'm like really tempted to go for the Regalith because oh no, we've got enough credits to Audacity out.
Yeah.
All right, this is just hope and a prayer here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an 11 agenda deck,
Oh.
Diogene. You wouldn't think it based on the way this game has gone. Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I mean, they're saving
Okay.
themselves. They're not even saving themselves any credits there, unless they're gonna do this like as their entire turn. Why does it pay 3 to get Ngolo to 6? Oh, it pay 3 to do everything. What am I talking about? Okay. Well, that's GG. All
Yeah.
right. GG. Yeah, hard to win off of a mulligan into 4. Yeah, because it was
Oh
Hostile,
yeah.
Atlas,
It was
Ozef. Oh, maybe it was just mulligan
HHN.
into 3.
No, I think it was
Um,
4. It was HHN and 4 agendas, I thought.
yeah.
Or maybe the fourth was off the draw.
But oh well. I mean, that was like almost close.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, and goal is definitely a little bit of a challenge for this deck, I think. Um, or this kind of archetype, but yeah, cool. I still don't know if there's any changes I want to make based off of this game. Like that game was just such a weird
Yeah.
like roll of the dice, right?
The only thing is, yeah, one HHN, one boom does feel
Yeah, that's
odd.
fair. I that I can agree on. Do you, so the switch you were talking about? Let
So
me
it's
just.
either switch out, we could switch it into more Malaperts, or we can just go into two HHN.
Yeah, it was this, and then
Yeah.
the second boom.
Yeah. And can we make room for a hedge fund?
Probably by cutting an excavator, maybe.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Though I guess we haven't drawn one yet, so
We haven't drawn one, so we have no idea how good it is. But there hasn't been a turn where I'm like, man, I wish we had an excavator here. Well, actually,
yeah,
that's not entirely true. When the bass is in the deck, the excavator is a great draw because it's
it really
basically
is.
spend a click. The runner has to spend a click and 4 so that you don't score an agenda. Seems all right. It's not like enough to win, but it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been playing runner side?
Um, I've been playing a mix of Hoshiko and Essa.
Okay.
Um, I was I was trying Tag Me Zaya for a bit, though I'm not great at Criminal, and I'm also not great at playing against Criminal sometimes. So I was hoping that would help me shore it up by playing it.
This is yet again a bad hand, which is concerning when they happen this often. This is though this hand is pretty solid. I think.
Yeah, the money's tough.
Money is
I
tough.
mean, it might be worth playing an extract just for 3 credits.
Yeah, or you can play kind of as a double for 6.
Yeah,
Um,
Chico. I'm not too worried about HQ.
I think. I mean, she's gonna run it if it's an option, right? But
Yeah, but I don't expect like a Docklands or
you know what? Let's
anything.
click one install and res the Spin Doctor.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Oh,
Um.
maybe it's envelopment HQ and then extract for 3, and then we can possibly Audacity next turn just to change things up.
Yeah, I was also thinking just put Bass out.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Make her deal with it.
Yeah. Because like this could be a board state where pop Bass, grab Regalith,
Oh,
is also okay.
yes.
Okay, so this is the Aeneas informant kind of.
Mm.
I mean, I kind of like pop the
We can't.
Bass, click Regalith 3 times, and then throw an envelopment in front of it.
Oh, interesting.
And then the following
Yeah,
turn, we like extract, install, and advance the Audacity or something.
yeah, yeah. Sounds good. I don't think I've ever used Bass for just regolith value.
It's not great, but it's funny. I mean, so we started with 5 and we're going to end it at 11
Yeah.
with a click. So we kind of make 6 credits for in exchange for a turn, so it's a click for 2
Oh,
basically on
and we can
each.
and that can go into a Malapert as well, which will be
Yep.
perfect for the Atlas.
Yeah, so we can just do something like Stavka, Atlas, Advance, or no, we're a click short to do all of that. Of course. Uh, okay, so we're thinking extract this for a Malapert, install the
Yeah,
Atlas.
and then either advance it or put Stavka in front of it. I think.
Yeah. That's a tricky choice. I feel like we're already getting one tutor, right?
Yeah. Don't push for the second. Don't get too
Well,
greedy.
okay. So
It costs 9 to break,
it costs
assuming.
9 to break, and Laura will have 9. She'll have 10 from DreamNet.
Hmm.
Um, maybe I'm okay. Maybe we're okay giving
Oh,
up that much, but
actually, if she doesn't run it, we can also Audacity for the
Audacity.
counter.
Yeah, it's sort of. Oh yeah, we can Audacity. Then we get the biotic labor, and we're in a really nice spot.
Yeah, and then we can put the 2 Audacities back, and we can counter
Yep.
for
Yeah,
one of
it's
them.
it's actually a nice sequence of play. Unless like if Laura goes and trashes the spin doctor here, which should probably happen, it's a little bit trickier. But yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
just Bass extract go back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep, just seeing an extra card off of R&D. It's like I think it's fair to not like put that back Um, because there is like a very high value line for us. Okay, now I'm really tempted to just put the border control on and advance this Atlas twice.
Do we have money for all that?
We don't have the money for everything, but we have enough money to be reactive, I think, right?
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Oh.
I am a very greedy player. But this also is like a good way to beat Rush. Is like we got to take our early tempo. Here does come the Maw, as people have been calling out in chat. Maybe this will take out one of our audacities for us.
It does. Thank you.
Big thinking, big thinking. We've got this. We also maybe don't need to fully over advance it here.
Yeah, especially if we draw another piece of ice.
Yeah, we don't. We can get a piece of ice with a Malapert.
Oh, so we could advance, get a piece of ice.
Yeah,
Put it on
install the
RT.
ice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the right play.
Score. So yeah, it's either we get Biotic Labor or
What
like
bin breakers are there?
just Black Orchestra.
Just Black Orchestra.
And I'm like, we could still get I mean, Anvil's probably not great here. Though the thing I like about Anvil is it would let us then get a Rashida out of the Malapert data vault.
Yeah, Rashida or Spin Doctor.
Yeah. But like we could also just get
Border
I don't
control.
know, border control and put it on R&D.
Yeah.
That's maybe better.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's that or the biotic labor, and then we're gonna lose the biotic labor to Maw. I just know it.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and I guess we can still do a play of yeah, we're probably in the loot. What's the HQ envelopment? So we actually have double barriers. Is it? No, we can't really put the excavator on this board until we get ice down, right? Probably paperclips coming down here. Moshing, labor rights, and pinhole threading. So no, not yet.
I mean, we could just put the excavator in with the Malapert and then grab a Rashida and overinstall the excavator. Just use it as a tutor.
Yeah, the other option is we can try and like keep pushing here, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we could just grab an agenda. We could just grab an agenda, Audacity, and then grab a biotic labor with the Malapert.
Yeah. The biggest thing is that if Lore's able to force through an access, then we're in a bit of a rough spot because of Maw. So
yeah,
the biotic labor would just die, but like that's kind of true of any Audacity baseline.
Yeah.
And maybe we just have to accept that.
And what would it be at? If you had 9 credits, so it would be tough to res everything on centrals.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go Afshar. I think actually it's probably draw and then Afshar and hedge fund.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe we want to put Spin Doctor in the remote, actually.
Okay. Hedge fund or Afshar?
I think I care more about the hedge fund.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't right. I don't know. Botulus. Okay, I like it. I like it.
That's an envelopment, right?
Yep.
Nice.
We res this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can res this. Yeah. This is the weirdest rush deck of all time. In that we're not rushing at all. I wonder if we're supposed to just like search for Oaktown and then just score it out of server 3.
Yeah, that would probably make sense. It might make sense to just just pop the spin doctor, put in what we want, search an Oaktown, and shove it in the remote.
Yeah. Or if we draw any other agendas, which like we probably will, honestly. Okay, MK makes it into the bin. This is the matchup where having a CVS would be pretty sick. Okay, so now we actually just recur the cards we want and slam the Oaktown, I think.
Yep.
And maybe even put the Afshar on HQ.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Audacity and
Hedge, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think we're trashing any 3-costers here.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre, scoring up. Oh, I was gonna do this as a. I was gonna do this as a joke, or kind of as a joke. We just like got a special gift just for you. I'm gonna turn it off now. But there you go. Got my ring light. So you can no longer complain at me about having bad light, and just instead critique the light I have. Okay.
I don't think we res.
Yeah, I guess we don't care about any of these cards in our hand, right?
Yeah.
The downside of not resing is we're giving up 3 accesses on R&D and the card out of our hand.
Yeah. If we res, can she get into the server though? I guess we still have border control.
We still have border control, right? And then we just go and get envelop, sandstone, which I need to make sure we actually have enough legal copies of sandstone in the deck. And it looks like
that's
we do.
fair.
So like this ends up being a 3-credit border control because it will fire.
Oh right. Okay, that helps.
Though, do we actually need these credits for the remote? Maybe we do.
I think we just need the border control on the outside, and we're fine.
Okay. Well, except we won't be able to use it to truly screw things up, right?
Yeah, but she's still not threatening paperclip, and she already has 2 botulises down.
That's true. All right. Oh, we could actually magnet if we wanted to grab the other botulus. It would let her get the access though, which is why it's maybe not correct.
Yeah. I think you have to do sandstone as much as
turning off that botulus would be nice. Yeah, but okay, cool. I don't feel terrible here. For Mentorix, Sure Gamble, and Gachapon. Yeah, so it's maybe just 2 copies of Paperclip, and they're just in the bottom half of the deck. Just based on how many of the other, like, I think it.
Yeah.
If you're running 6 bin breakers, I feel like getting 2 in the bin this early is pretty likely. I feel like if you're running 9, only seeing 2 is very unlucky. So, Gachapon, moshing. Yeah, so really just trying to dig. And there goes the Paperclip finally. So R&D is going to get ripped open. We're going to lose cards out of our hand. Nothing we can do about that. I feel like we just get the biotic here, right?
Yeah, definitely. And then we ditch the excavator.
Yep. Possibly on 3 turtle. Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess with the Aeneas informant package, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is definitely a game where having a virus would be a lot better for us than an HHN.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
so maybe that's actually the direction to go. Is we just cut the kill package and put in more value cards.
Yeah.
Oof, and we lost the hostile too. That's brutal. that was our clock. Oh, actually, it's not. Because we can biotic Audacity to get an extra counter. Right? So I'm just trying to think.
Oh, biotic Audacity, another Atlas. Grab an Atlas, biotic Audacity. Yep. Yeah, I think that's right.
4, 5, 6.
I don't.
So we can.
Maul already triggered. Not if we're gonna biotic Audacity, right?
We wouldn't have enough to score the hostile on the following turn. That would be the
And
problem.
I don't think we care about this access. Maul already triggered. There's
Oh, that's
nothing
a
in our
good point.
hand.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maul is already triggered. If Laura wants to spend 2 on the twinning, then cool. Yeah, so I think we actually do just biotic labor audacity, and then just
Yep.
hope that
We
hostile is
hold up
not
a
in the
turn.
top in the top 2 actually. I think so. That's good. Maybe top 3 with the paladin when we trigger on our turn, depending on how the deck is built. Okay, cool. So let's go and grab the Project
Project
Atlas. Biotic Labor, install in server 3. Advance, Audacity,
and don't search.
score. We can search, right? Or do you just
I
not want to
just
search? It
I
just
just
does
don't want to thin
nothing.
the deck.
Yeah, yeah. It's fair enough. Yeah. And now try to install, but actually whiffs on stuff that would cost credits, which is great. Actually, just whiffs completely, um, which is
Oh,
rough. Awake Implant Hoshiko. That's super cool. This deck is clearly meant to be aggressive, and then just happened to brick on breakers, which is very fortunate. It is like what turn? Oh, turn 9. So this is gonna be a long game, like 10 turns. Well, long, right? That's a super short. Uh, but yeah, we got to install something from hand here, I think, just to get the twinning trigger. Um, but cool. Well, hey, this is a good win.
yeah. I think if anything, we just spent too many resources on the remote when we should have protected centrals.
Yeah. I feel like the remote needs to be threatening to not get blown up, but maybe I'm wrong. Ugh. Well, okay, but we actually know there was 2 cards access, so we know the top card's
Oh,
safe here. Oh no,
okay.
we lose. Oh no,
Yeah,
we do
wait.
lose. Oh,
Wait, was it there? I forgot about
it
that.
got.
Oh no.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I forgot. That got mod. That was gonna be our winning game plan. So, mod too good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm definitely feeling like these HHNs are maybe too optimistic. Uh,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. If there maybe another biotic or just like other tech pieces, I think that's maybe the right place.
Yeah.
I could also see putting a GFI in here.
Would you need two to do anything, or do you do a GFI and cut one of the hostiles?
Oh, I guess that's true. You would need to cut it. You need to do 2 GFIs, so maybe not. Okay, so we cut the HHNs and the
Cut.
booms.
Yep.
I think a single mo virus is pretty reasonable.
Yep.
Um, maybe we don't need
Three
a
influence.
hedge funds. We maybe don't need. We've got 3 influence. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to Netrunner DB. I like
Yeah, that's
building
fair.
there more.
Me too.
Okay, so we're cutting. We're back to this version of the list, and we get to just. We're only actually cutting 2 slots. So we have the thimble
Do we
rig and
want?
Moa virus. Oh, huh? What? Why do we have more influence? Oh, because I think we cut
We
the
could.
magnet,
We
or no,
cut
we
the
cut the.
thimble root.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
And we also cut an excavator in the other deck, which I don't know if
Oh
we
yeah,
want to
we
keep
did.
here.
One thing we could think about also at the 2 cost slot could be an IP block.
Oh yeah, that's fair. We could play the fun op card. Uh,
The
Secret gift, special gift, special offer.
oh, special offer. Yeah, and you just put this on the central for value at some point in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's better than. What's it better than? Thimble?
Yeah.
I, maybe Thimble is tech for the big Anarch matchup where you make them run through a remote and Thimble pay 9 to go through a Thimble 3 times.
Hmm.
But maybe that's not a
We
matchup we
need
care
them.
about, and we care more about the Amakua matchup. And having a
Do we
second
need,
Amakua piece is good.
you can also special offer a remote, and if they run through it, you can overinstall the agenda with the
Yeah,
spin doctor. But
I think that's technically
wrong.
like wrong, but I'm not sure. I think
Yeah.
a single special offer though is definitely interesting. We'll see. Maybe we end up liking it more than the other influence spends, but
We're
I
short a card.
we sure are. Even with 2 excavators, we could go to 3 hedge funds.
Yeah, that's the easiest thing.
Yeah, more money's not gonna hurt, right? It
Yeah.
just makes things. I wish we had neutral draw that we had access to. Like I could see putting in like um, a planogram, but
Yeah, planogram would be nice.
all right. But yeah, this has been. Let's see. So you've been playing. You said Essa and Hoshiko.
Yeah.
What style
Um,
of? Oh, one sec. Let me just make sure this person actually wants to run it back. Okay.
for ESSA, it's
Okay.
been
That's a
great.
much better start. Essa is just a ton of fun.
Yeah. And Hoshiko's been good stuff, Hoshiko.
Yeah. So with this kind of opening hand, what do you like to do?
Uh, I want and end the run on HQ. I want to play the hedge fund. I might do Sandstone HQ, hoard him on the remote, and play hedge fund.
Hmm. I feel like I'm really liking the Anvil on HQ for messing up criminal boards a lot.
That's fair.
Because they're like so card light that you like kind of like they can doof you, but they're not gonna access through, so it's a little bit different. I was also wondering
Yeah.
if like maybe it's right to get the spin doctor down,
Yeah.
but
I,
I mean
I,
now we
I do
actually have
sometimes.
with border control Hordem, we've got a great remote here.
Yeah, maybe install Spin Doctor and draw.
Yeah, I think that seems correct.
Jam and border control.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we end up trashing. Maybe the spin doctor, honestly.
Yeah, or the Hoard'em, even if it's unresed. Uh, um,
I
I
mean,
think,
I'm fine to let my opponent trash this for 2, I
yeah.
think.
Yep.
Like, yeah, there's sometimes you get punished for this, but not really. Like, just having an extra hedge fund in your deck's not a thing.
Um,
Okay, so we have enough to actually make this stick.
yes. But
We'll
wait.
have 0 credits, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
Or you
or
can
we
just
only
pop the
raise the
border
border
control on the
control.
first one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's fair. It just means that this Hordem, like, is gonna get
Well, if
poop.
we
Oh, but
if we ask
we're
that,
Ozeffing it away. Yep, yep. Okay. Yep, that's a good point. So do we care sandstone versus probably sandstone, right?
yeah.
Man, border control and op, what a combo. Uh, yeah, I don't like going this low on credits, but I think it's what we're gonna have to do here. I don't want to be fiddling around here. Oh, we hit the Angolo and a Corroder.
Oh,
Oh, that might just
wow.
be GG. But where the hidden F? Jeez. Um, man, I kind of want to credit and then put a.
Extract into a Thimblewig?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I like that. Oh, we don't have the thimble rig.
Wait, did we get rid of the Thimblewig?
I
Oops.
think we must have. Yeah. Oh, to get the special offer in.
Uh, well, maybe we don't want the magnet.
Maybe we don't want the magnet now that we've got my virus. I like having another 3 cost code gate, right? Like it's
Yeah.
we don't get a slot for that.
Oh, yeah, so we can't make it an Enigma.
Wow. Our opponent very graciously letting us uh have a full Regalith here to get a Spin Doctor and 2 points. I actually think I'm fine with that trade.
Yeah.
I think it's like Anvil
So
R&D Envelopment Server 3, click it.
I since they lost 2 breakers, I don't know how much I care about Anvil. I kind of just want to throw down an IP blocker and envelopment and just stop
Okay.
the accesses.
Yeah, IP block only costs them 2, which is kind of what Anvil cost them as well.
Yeah.
I guess it costs way more to res though.
And
Um, yeah, that's a high value Azef. Yeah, I guess the one
it
downside of
could
this
be on
play
chip.
is that we're not going to get the Malapert anytime soon.
Oh, yeah. Clicking that one more time would have been nice.
Well, but apparently we're not going to draw anything anyway, so just empty this out, right? Or not quite, but
Or do it twice and just install. Yeah, I guess you don't want to install the baths.
yeah, I'm like I could see installing another ice on R&D.
Yeah. Yeah. We have the money at this point.
Yeah. Well, I guess when you get a full Regalith and you got 6 credits for getting that Regalith into play rather than costing it 2, it's not bad. Oh, District 99. Can't get back the Corroder or the Angolo though. That's tough. That's tough. And the back can't get it back either. So it needs to be like a buffer drive or a
That's pretty
labor
time chip.
rights, right? Oh yeah, they probably are on simul chip. You're right. Oh come
Is that
on,
our one of? Is that
that's
one
our
of or do
one.
we have two? Damn. That's probably something we want to try and fit 2 of.
Maybe yeah. I think it's just Bass in the remote, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We've drawn all of our our like high value tutors. Um, Bass Chernboga. Um, do I care about that? No, our opponent's doing the correct. I think we probably don't want them to get to 12. Um, Revolver Poison Vial. Oh, sick.
Oh, nice. We score.
Not bad for us though. We don't have any 2 costs left, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing the thimble rig means we only have a single 2 cost.
The IP block and the Regalith,
Oh,
but we
IP
drew
block.
the
We got that.
we drew the IP block, yeah. Now, I honestly actually this is envelopment. I wonder if we actually were supposed to just install stop cut and do like some weird like not actually fast advance. with the
Mm.
bass and just like basically value click it. We can just let them through here, right? No
Yeah,
reason to res anything.
and maybe yeah.
And maybe they'll make a misplay.
Oh, they don't have any clicks left.
Yeah.
Rashida Malapert Stavka on the remote.
Yep. And honestly, we probably don't even res the Stavka because it probably doesn't do anything relevant for us. But in the future, we might be able to res it to trash the Malapert to get a Rashida. So,
Yeah,
uh,
falsified.
I'll res it.
I think it was their last click,
Oh,
but I
it
guess
was
it
their
doesn't
last
matter.
click. You're right. You're right. I'll still res it for the next time they draw a falsified. All right. Well, excavator not helpful for us in this board state, but
No. Yep. Uh, Border control hedge fund. Maybe hedge fund is just we have enough money, but
border control on the remote probably just so there's
yeah.
literally no tricks.
Yep.
And then search for the biotic labor and start drawing. Actually, that might be the turn where if we don't get anything. Like, I'm almost like, do we want to try and protect this excavator so that we can install it on the Malapert data vault and then get a Rashida fire? Like, we've got 20 credits. I feel like it's fine.
Mm.
I was about to say this is a board state where Anvil could be cool, but then I look at their board and I'm like, oh no, there's a bunch of stuff that's useless. uh, uh, but, you know, so it goes. Yeah, I
Can we
think the
get a
biggest
counter
value to
on
me.
District 9?
Have they trashed a programmer piece of hardware yet?
Oh, it has to be manual, I see. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know that they have.
I don't think they actually have trashed anything yet. Because like boomerang, flip switch, poison vial
Yeah.
will all trigger it, except they won't. Okay, so how mean should we be here? Um, I actually don't think I care
Um,
about District 99. I actually think I care about
no.
either info bounty or daily casts. And it's probably daily casts.
Yeah, that's what I think it's daily casts.
Or we can just grab the Rashida. No, it's definitely biotic labor. What am I
Yeah.
talking about? All right, we're gonna boomerang HQ probably. Yep. So we're paying a credit less to draw a card, gain 2 credits, but it costs us to the 2 credits. I don't know. This is like not. I guess the
We can,
Docklands Pass makes it okay. But
yeah, and you got 99 counter.
it's true. You do get the 99 counter. Just 3 more turns to go. Okay, so we definitely res the anvil here.
Yep.
We'll trash the Malapert.
Oh, we don't have to trash it. Oh, but we want to. Right.
Yep. To get to do that. I guess we could also have gotten the spin doctor and it's basically as good, but guarantees that we don't run out of spins. Okay. And we'll probably res the IP block as well, just to make them spend some actual money going in.
Yeah. And say, how likely are we to get flooded when we have biotic labor left? I don't know how much I care about spin doctor. It's
Yeah.
only if we grab 2 oak towns. Is it on res or is it on encounter? Anvil's thing.
It's on encounter. So like it's kind of cool for that.
Oh right. So they could have prevented us from
Oh,
Rashida.
they couldn't run the Rashida because the Rashida is an like we get the anvil on res effect. Oh no, it is on encounter. You're right. They would have prevented
Yeah.
the Rashida, so it actually matters quite a bit. Um, yeah, that matters a lot. But the classic tower, you just don't usually see it against Crim. Classic U shape. Um, guess I was like this could cost us only one.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, third Rashida, you're gonna get us there. Where are we going? Hmm. Seems questionable.
Yeah. Just the envelopment.
Yeah. We got no value at trashes at the moment. Yeah, I feel like if this deck had a paperclip, we'd be quite scared.
Yeah.
But it's I wonder why maybe I'm gonna ask, like, so like the cards that this can recur is almost a sub like it's almost a subset of the I guess it's technically a superset of the back, right? But it's not that
Yeah.
much. Well, okay, that's I mean, it's not a great reason to use it, but not wanting to handle fair enough. I think it makes the deck much better because you get that influence back for a paperclip, but so it goes.
3 influence for automation is a small price to pay.
Yeah. Uh, like I'm worried that our opponent maybe hasn't read the full text on exactly how bad District 99 is. Amakua? Okay. Yeah, so I guess they just didn't see Amakua. Um, cool. If only we could double Audacity. Maybe we'll see.
Come on.
This is maybe we'll see at some point a netrunner card that says you can play any number of copies of this card uh, from your hand for a single action.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I wonder if
Could
you could
well,
print a netrunner card like that. That's just like a 1 credit operation. Said place an advancement counter on an installed card that can be advanced. Um, you may play any number of copies of this card for a single action as like a fast advance tech piece. Maybe it has to cost 2 credits, but
how does that work? Because Audacity has the 3 card requirement. Do, do they both get played and meet the requirement at the same time before the trash
I
happens?
think you need to have like a 5 card hand. Oh no, you need to have a 4 card hand, right? Because you'd play the 2 of them and they. Oh no, yeah, you would need 4 cards. Because when you play the first one, it checks and says, okay, there's 4 cards, and then you check and it's 2 cards. But this is a hypothetical
Yeah.
hold other card. Um, that lets you do sort of a fast advance shenanigans. It's like a 2 card combo to fast advance plus the agenda. So if you cost it at so what you could do is you could cost it at 2 credits and then like if you want to make it work in Netrunner rules properly, it's maybe you may reveal and discard another copy of this card and pay 1 credit to resolve this effect a second time, or
Hmm.
you may like effect place an advancement counter on a card, then you may reveal up to n copies of card name from HQ, trash all of them, pay 1 credit for each, and then place an advancement counter on a card that could be advanced or something.
You need
Maybe
two
that's
to
more
do
text.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah, you need 2 for it to do anything. And then once you have 2, you're saving a credit over biotic labor for a card. I don't know. It's a thought. It's not a great thought, but it's a thought.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds
Anything in particular you want to do next, or
I don't know. Do you want to try a different op or
sure? Do you have an op you want to do?
do you want to try the kind of more janky op I've been playing?
Sure, I'd love to try a more janky op.
All right. So this is Protecting Cityworks project with Unsmiling Serevna and Zato into Anemone.
Okay, okay. So this is like a weird. This is like the Jemison kind of deck, right? Um, so it's Unsmiling Sarevna.
I think I've played 3 of those and 2 Anemone
Okay.
because it does it and then you put in 3 Zato.
Okay. Oh, because you get to throw the Unsmiling Sarevna at them. Got it. And then
Yeah.
that fetches the anemone.
Yep.
So that's
And you do
4
total of 4.
damage. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
So then the rest of the agenda suite is just the SDS and 2 hostile.
Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes wonder if like a single Atlas could be better than 2 hostiles, but probably not.
In with 3 pointers, I feel like probably not.
Are you also on punitives?
I was not. I was considering it. I was originally on uh, the tech card people were playing for boat, but now boat's not
Oh,
around, so
wake up
punitive
call?
probably makes. Yeah. So when they trash the Zato, I could get the boat,
Yeah.
but I don't think
That's
that makes sense anymore. It's probably punitive.
yeah, I could also see like an arc lockdown not being terrible here, maybe. I don't know.
How much influence do we have left? Oh, we need 3 spin.
Oh yeah.
This one might make sense to try and grab a what was suggested earlier to grab the right agenda, the
Oh,
NBN
the
creation.
digital rights management.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see doing like the 2 of these as the influence. Because like we need CityWorks project for the deck to do anything, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. The other option is we could do a Neurospike.
Well,
Double go double Neurospike for some of this influence that we're spending.
yeah, that's fair. I didn't consider that.
But let's go
And
with
just
it. Let's
over us.
yeah, it's like a slightly different deck, right? And maybe that is better out of this. So I think Ocket's a reasonable call.
Okay.
Because we could run wall to wall, I think.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Ocket's not a
Um,
reasonable call. It does work pretty well with CityWorks project, but it doesn't work great with ops. So maybe let's cut these and we can think about putting them back in.
yeah. I will say when I'm on Zato, I do find that Yakov is actually pretty good.
I could believe that. 2 copies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get
And actually
let's get
maybe we're
Rashida before we.
oh yeah, that's a good one. Uh we have hedge funds. We probably need extracts though.
Yep.
Um I guess development is probably pretty good here too.
Yeah. I think I think Ice Wall makes a lot of sense with Zato as well because you can just
Yeah, it's just actually a better border control.
um we probably want two Afghar.
Yeah. We could cut a
Uh
DRM for a magnet, but I actually think we want the consistency of the DRM
yeah, we could put in Enigma instead.
over one of the Afshars, or
Uh not just as another remote ice, but
yeah. No, I think that's probably correct. We probably do want to what's the card? Sandstones.
oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna be barrier heavy, but that's probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the barrier faction, right? Um do you I feel like this is actually the Sentry suite you want, right?
Yeah. I don't know that you want to do anything else.
I guess
I
like
mean,
you
I've
could
never
do
met.
Forma Carry.
Uh, oh,
It actually kind
yeah,
of
I never.
works. Like one Forma Carry maybe. Just
Yeah, I could
like
see
you just
that.
grab like you throw in an enemy at them, and then you oh no that you don't get the chance to throw the Forma Carry at them then. Bummer. Maybe not.
Yeah. What? How much is former character as two?
It's two. So like you can throw the Enigma at them, and then if they go back in, you say end the run or take two net, and they probably can't do like there's probably effectively a double end the run.
Yeah. Um. One thing someone had suggested to me was to deal with um Citadel Sanctuary. Get
Mm.
a big.
Sadaka.
Oh,
So
that
that
could
would be
work. Oh,
influence, right? But
yeah, no, it was the big Wayland barrier that trashes resources. Is it Bulwark or Tithonium? That's it. And then you can throw a Tithonium if you really need,
trash a resource and
which
end the run.
just to get rid of a Citadel.
I
But
mean, like it's a important way for us to not lose, right? We just have no way of tutoring it. So I guess I mean we could run two, but
yeah,
it now makes me like, oh, can I get an 8 cost in here? Can we get a 7 cost?
you have a toll booth, and then
Yeah, a toll booth and a Sherlock, and then an Ansel, and
um,
then we're into our
oh,
regular range.
we can do Trebuchet to save influence over the
Oh,
Sherlock.
Trebuchet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a better shout. Maybe you just do two Tithoniums. I don't know.
We're at 21 ice.
Yeah, it's probably too many. Maybe you don't need
Uh,
3 border controls.
I don't think you need three envelopment. Is probably what it is.
Ah, that's probably fair.
Uh, you may only need one. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I'm just trying. So we actually, yeah, I guess we have 8 barriers and 2 Tithoniums. Is this the deck that wants government subsidies? Or wait, there's a Wayland operation that's like
oh
search for a barrier, right?
is it search at is it building blocks or that's from hand? No, that's from
We
hand.
could building blocks, but there was another one. Was it
I think this
priority?
deck also wants a lot of regoliths just because it's kind of slow and just want it's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna glacier up and want money.
Oh, punitive is probably a card we do want though.
Oh yeah, I thought we added it, but yeah, yeah,
No, I think you
two.
talked about adding it and I just didn't. So this would be 49, but we're definitely going to
I
want regoliths.
yeah, I think you only need two punitives. Since we're on city work, you don't need a double punitive. You probably only need to land one.
Okay, and probably the former carry seems like the most suspect slot to me.
Yeah.
Though we have no actual 2-cost targets other than the regoliths. Oh, and the Yakovs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
Uh,
unsmiling anemone op. Oh, I even spelled anemone right when it was right there. All right, and let's go grab the JNet format, and let's load up for some unexpected opponents. uh,
Sad thing is you can basically never get a surprise kill out of the 4 net damage because they always have hand size to steal a city works.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that makes sense. Oh, good. I was worried for a second that Deer was going to see this game go up and hop on over. Because this deck is, I think, quite fun, but I suspect not quite up to Deer caliber on the first build. Eh. This seems like a pass on this opening
yeah,
hand.
I agree.
All right, this
That
seems
seems
like
a
a
lot
keeper
better.
that we're going to open ourselves up to like some rude HQ pressure on turn one.
Yeah. I really just want a hedge fund Sandstone Rashida.
Yep, no, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, short of drawing something we can't afford to. Yeah, nope,
Yep.
that's the plan. What's our one? Okay, yeah. So our one cost plan is like, oh, we empty the regolith, put an ice wall on a server with a Zato in it, and are pretty happy.
Yep.
Um, okay, so the term I probably don't want to see is like hedge fund, ghost ton, chishtushka. Uh, do we ditch the? No, we just ditch 2 cards off the top here.
Yeah,
We want all these cards.
we only have 7. We only have 8 agendas.
Yeah. Same number of accesses basically, but it feels safer. Well,
3 of them that what they can't steal right now.
oh, that's a good point. I love going. I stole 1 point off the top. Let's see if there's more points in archives. I think this is maybe just a setup turn. Afshar HQ, Zato, and Rick. I guess, yeah.
Is it Zato or sorry, is it Regolith
It's
or
Rashida.
Rashida?
You're right. So this HQ, Zato,
Yep.
Rashida. Yes. Put the more powerful card in the remote that punishes the runner not trashing it. Think. Right, deuces to credit up. Ghost Hunt comes down. Probably don't need the second Zato.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably right. So when our first Zato gets pinholed, we're gonna be sad.
Yeah, it's true. We do want to keep this alive. Oh
Yep.
wait, we have to. Oh no, there's the paperclip is while down, not actually enough there.
Yep.
We don't have a thimble rig, which is potentially scary here. Okay, now it's probably less scary. Okay,
Oh
so
wait, can we?
oh, go ahead.
Oh, but no. Um,
I mean, we can install the CityWorks, the Serena, and the Anemone, right?
oh, you just installed the anemone? Yeah. Can we afford all that? Oh, I guess we don't have to afford all that.
Well, so what's the cost? It's 3 for the Zato, 3 for the Anemone, so that's 6, 10. No, we're a credit short on that. Oh, and then the DRM, so we're 2 credits short on all that play. But
I do want to get.
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, I do want to get the unsmiling down at least. I think on the remote.
Yeah. Do we DRM as well?
That's the tough one.
We could just put the unsmiling down, put another Rashida in.
Yeah, that's probably the right play. What do they have? Just paperclip?
I think so. I almost want to put this anemone on HQ.
Yeah, what who's on HQ? Afshar? They don't have.
Afshar.
Yeah.
I mean, Afshar is annoying enough that it's actually probably safe, but
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. The ESA game plan is so HQ focused. It's like if I can get 2 ice, I like turn off 3 cards in their deck that represent 12 accesses.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna Katorga probably for Raindrops Cut Stone, and then Raindrops Cut Stone the remote. And they added Deuce's Wild to their grip.
Oh, they just
So
want
you did
to
two
draw now.
cards and saw that. So it's like slightly efficient because you paid 1 credit to see the top card of R&D, and then kind of clicked for, I guess, 2 credits and a card net. It's a weird turn. Okay, Rashida goes. Okay, now we just kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I think we just DRM advance.
Yeah. I was like, do we install the second Serena? But I don't think we do.
And I don't think S is going to be on Citadel, so I don't think we really need Tithonium.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it was just the 2 Tithoniums was the better discards. But yeah, Steelskin Scarring is a card I'm a little bit worried about.
Yeah, it's definitely a card to be worried about.
I mean, we
Heroic
definitely don't need this
Tithonium?
Tithonium.
Yeah.
I think that's. We could throw
Yeah,
out the Regolith, but
I think just the Tithonium's fine.
yeah. It looks like we lost an Afshar, which is great. Okay, so are we scoring the CityWorks project? Are we sitting on it for a little bit? What's the plan?
That's a good question. I was
This is where I'm
thinking we
like,
just score it, but
okay. Yeah, this is where I'm like, I wonder if we should just be on Neurospike, like Malapert Neurospike. Like,
yeah,
Neurospike's 3 influence,
I
right?
think so.
So,
We
like,
have
we
to
would
cut
cut.
a Serevna and the digital rights.
Yeah.
What is Serevna's 2 digital right? So
Can
we
you
cut one
can you go
Serev
to one anemone, cut one Serevna, and then the
probably.
DRMs? But DRM actually feels quite good.
I feel like yeah, and then you probably put in Malperts to find Neurospike.
Yeah. Okay, so they still can't steal SDSs. That was definitely the intent behind this line. Yeah, we're one agenda away from losing the game here, which is not great.
Yeah.
But we know that none of the tops are trashables. No
Do
point to
we
resing
win?
it.
Wait,
Oh, you're right.
do they have a
We should
killer?
make them have it, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Punitive works here too.
Oh, right.
Oh no, it
Oh
doesn't.
well, we'd have to.
We
Yeah.
have to
Do they
like
have?
actually.
Do they have the killer in the bin?
No, they could have a steel skin,
Yeah.
but I think we just ditched the Serevna here.
Yeah.
They
They
did
had
have
it.
a steel
Okay.
skin. Bummer. Okay. And they jack out. Boo. Okay, yeah, losing the Serevna now actually feels a little silly because we can't protect R&D after our shuffle from DRM.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually okay to like hedge slow roll this a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. They have a 4 card hand size and only 2 in hand right now. There's
Okay. Well, that's something.
draw again before the hedge fund, maybe. Oh. They know those are
That's
there, right? We didn't shuffle after that.
they know those are here, yeah.
Okay.
So, if they draw an MK Ultra, we're in some real trouble. I think we don't need this DRM now, probably.
Wait, do we just throw down the SDSs? No, I guess yeah. No, we don't need DRM.
I mean, we could throw down the SDSs and just say we're just giving up to a install a program, right?
Yeah. Uh,
I think I'd rather give up the DRMs though.
Oh, actually, we should have got rid of the punitive. It's pointless at this point.
Oh, you're totally right. You're totally right. Yeah, we're not going to win a punitive off a hostile takeover. Okay, well. Oh, okay, they're coming in this way.
Yeah.
All right, so we just got rolled.
Wait, do they have a? I don't think they have a. They didn't
Oh,
before.
you're right, they don't. Wow. Lucky us. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, but we have an easy trash
Yeah.
here. I mean, like, you could argue we need to keep our density up, and, like, there's only 2 agendas left in R&D.
Yeah, one SDS and one hostile.
Yeah. So just milling off the top would be better compared to the density we're losing, but 5 core damage, but they still have a 3-card hand size. Tough life.
Oh, they got MK with the.
They already have an MK installed, so.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking that's Black Orchestra.
Yeah. Nope. Still no Black Orchestra. Oh no, there is.
Oh wait, where'd that
When
come
did that
from?
get in there? I don't even know when that got in. Oh, they just discarded that to hand size. Well, that would do it.
Wait, we win. No, we're credit short. We're short on credits.
Oh, we are. Oh. What would we need 7, right?
7. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because this does 2, then an enemy does 2 more. Yeah.
I guess unless they have a steel skin. But... Do we? No, probably not.
No, I don't think we do. We have a 3rd Zato though, right? Yeah, we do.
Yes. Did they pay to? Oh yeah, the thing just didn't scroll. Um. Zato's 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, need another 4 cost probably. Should we just sell the enemy?
Probably. Yeah. Though I mean, they know the wins in HQ. Should we make it at least somewhat taxing? Should we just sell the sandstone and then jam a city works? Oh no, we don't have Zato anymore. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe we should have drawn. Oh no, this is after a shuffle, so drawing first would have done nothing here. I mean, we just have to win out of this remote, right?
Yeah.
And it's like this cost them 9 to get in, or well, it cost them 6 on a card to get in. Okay, so which of these do we go for scoring here? Oh my goodness, is that all the spins? No, we got a spin still.
I guess the SDS. Or do we do the city works and make them draw? It's not that big a tax.
Yeah.
So I think we're just too poor to protect that remote, actually.
Yeah. do we get torque? Are we getting finality? Just gonna super dig again? You can see it.
We did just shuffle.
That is what they're doing. This is the second time they've taken 2 core damage in a turn with the exact same play of running hot into finality. All right, GG. All right, well, we got run down, that's for sure. uh, that's funny. Cool. Um, I think I might actually call it there. I was stupidly up till just shy of 2 a.m. Yesterday, so I'm feeling a little tired at this point.
Yeah,
Um, but Lucas,
that's
thanks so much
probably
for
good.
coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. We'll have to hope maybe some keen-eyed viewers will have some nice solutions for that list. It's gonna take me a
Yeah,
little. It's gonna take me a little more thinking. I think maybe the neurospikes is the direction I want to go because I know that's like the traditional like SSO game plan with CityWorks. So
hmm
then it's how do we figure out the rest of the influence to make that work? And maybe
yeah,
you actually only need one Serena and one anemone because you just play 3 envelopments, and so you throw an envelopment at them, get the Serena, throw the Serena at them, get the anemone, and it's like
yeah.
safe. And
So you
now,
can't do
admittedly,
that in the same turn.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel like, yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I just feel like double
Maybe,
neurospike is probably where I want to be, and
yeah,
CityWorks
but
is
maybe you
still a
just.
good setup for it.
Is there any other 5 costers we can play so we can just extract anything into it?
Okay, we'll check that real quick, and then I'll sign
Yeah.
off. Okay. Oh, you know what there is? There's hostile infrastructure
Oh. Ooh.
and ballista. Well, this is not terrible. Surveyor could be okay again.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So it's ballista, envelopment, hostile, architecture, and surveyor.
The architecture makes some sense. So if they do pinhole the Zato, they at least take some damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not terrible. And like, hey, you hopefully have a Yakov down there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be fun. This. Okay, so the cut. So if we go down to one of these, then we get to go 2 neurospikes, and then we put in. We probably do want the 3 envelopments. I
Or
think maybe we go to 1.
yeah. Do we cut the DRM just to get a second Serevna?
I feel like the DRM is pretty important for us to be going quick, but oh, maybe if we're going for
That's
the
fair.
neurospike, we have to draw a neurospike naturally, right?
Yeah, unless we're putting Malapert in.
Oh, we do actually need a Malapert. You're right. We probably need 2 Malaperts, honestly.
Yeah.
I wonder if we want a white space to have another installable that isn't that like can't be trashed.
Mm.
Now we're 2 cards over at this point. I think the plan for CityWorks project is just punitive them on the backside.
Oh,
Um,
versus yeah. And
maybe you can cut a border
two.
control.
I still think I cut the envelopment first, and that's probably fine.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been a fun time, and I will catch you all next week.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.